You know that feeling when you're going about your day and suddenly your body just doesn't feel right. Maybe it's a little dizziness, a nagging headache, or just this unshakable sense that something's off. What if I told you that the secret to protecting yourself from one of the biggest silent threats, stroke, might already be sitting in your fruit bowl? Strokes don't always come with flashing warning signs. Sometimes they creep up quietly, and by the time you realize what's happening, it's too late. But here's the good news. Nature has given us some powerful allies to fight back. Simple, everyday fruits that work like tiny bodyguards for your heart and blood vessels. And chances are, you've been overlooking them. In this video, we're diving into 10 common fruits that could be quietly saving you from a stroke. These aren't exotic superfoods or expensive supplements. They're things you probably already eat, or at least should be eating. From the grapes in your fridge to the watermelon at your summer BBQ. These fruits pack hidden powers that help keep your blood flowing smoothly, your arteries clear, and your heart strong. So if you're ready to give your body the best shot at staying healthy without drastic changes, let's start with the first fruit. One you might have enjoyed without realizing just how much it's doing for you. Let's talk about purple grapes. Those sweet, juicy little gems you might snack on without a second thought. But here's something you probably didn't know. These grapes are like tiny health warriors, fighting to keep your blood flowing smoothly. How? It all comes down to something called platelet aggregation, a fancy term for when your blood cells start clumping together, which can lead to dangerous clots. Purple grapes contain powerful compounds called polyphenols, especially one named resveratrol, that help prevent this clumping. Think of them as tiny peacekeepers in your bloodstream, making sure everything moves along without traffic jams. And that's not all. These grapes also help your blood vessels relax and widen, which means better circulation and lower blood pressure. It's like giving your veins a little massage from the inside out. Plus, the antioxidants in grapes protect your blood vessels from damage, keeping them flexible and strong, kind of like how oil keeps a hinge from rusting. So next time you're at the store, grab a bunch of dark purple grapes. The deeper the color, the more benefits they pack. Toss them in a salad. Freeze them for a refreshing snack, or just enjoy them by the handful. Your heart will thank you. Now, let's talk about oranges and their citrus cousins. You probably know they're packed with vitamin C. But did you know that vitamin C is like a personal trainer for your blood vessels? It helps keep them flexible and strong, so they can handle the ups and downs of your blood pressure without wearing out. Stiff, rigid blood vessels are a recipe for trouble. They're more likely to get damaged, leading to inflammation and plaque buildup. but the flavonoids in citrus fruits act like bodyguards, reducing that inflammation and keeping your arteries smooth and clear. Here's another cool thing. Citrus fruits help lower bad cholesterol, LDL, while boosting the good kind, IDL. It's like they're tidying up your bloodstream, sweeping away the gunk that could cause blockages. And if you've ever felt that zingy freshness when you bite into an orange, that's not just flavor. It's your body getting a burst of something truly healing. Don't just stop at oranges, though. Grapefruits, lemons, and tangerines all bring their own perks. Squeeze lemon on your fish, add grapefruit to your breakfast, or just peel an orange and enjoy. It's one of the easiest and tastiest ways to protect your heart every single day. Cherries might seem like just a dessert fruit, but these little red powerhouses are secretly cleaning up your bloodstream. The magic lies in their anthocyanins, the compounds that give cherries their deep red color. These anthocyanins are like tiny firefighters, rushing to put out inflammation in your blood vessels. And since inflammation is a big player in strokes and heart disease, that's a pretty big deal. But cherries don't stop there. They also help your body get rid of excess uric acid, which can contribute to high blood pressure and stiff arteries. And if you've ever struggled with poor circulation, cold hands and feet, anyone, cherries can help with that too by improving blood flow. The best part, you don't need a ton of them to see benefits. A handful of fresh cherries, a splash of tart cherry juice in your water, or even some frozen cherries in a smoothie can make a difference. Sweet or tart, both varieties work wonders. Pineapple isn't just a tropical treat. It's hiding a secret weapon called bromelain. This enzyme is like a little demolition crew for fibrin, a protein that can make your blood too thick and sticky. When blood gets too clot-prone, the risk of stroke goes up. But bromelain helps break down those troublemaking fibers, keeping your blood flowing smoothly. Bromelain also fights inflammation, which means it's doing double duty for your heart. And if you've ever felt bloated or puffy, pineapple can help with that too, thanks to its natural water balancing properties. Fresh pineapple is best. Cooking can destroy some of the bromelain, so add it to fruit salads, blend it into smoothies, or just enjoy it as is. Even a few chunks a day can make a difference. Let's talk about watermelon, the ultimate summer fruit that's doing way more than just quenching your thirst. That juicy, refreshing bite you love, it's actually helping your blood flow better. Watermelon is about 92% water, which means it naturally thins your blood, making it easier for your heart to pump without overworking. But here's the real superstar, citrulline, an amino acid found in watermelon that helps relax blood vessels and improve circulation. Think of it like opening up a narrow hallway into a wide open space. Everything flows smoother. And if you struggle with high blood pressure, watermelon can be a game changer. Studies show that citrulline helps lower blood pressure by supporting nitric oxide production, which keeps your arteries flexible. Plus, all that hydration means your kidneys function better, flushing out toxins that could otherwise strain your cardiovascular system. You don't need to eat a whole watermelon to get the benefits. Just a couple of slices a day can help. Try adding it to salads with feta and mint, blending it into chilled soups, or simply enjoying it as nature's candy. Your heart will love you for it. Tomatoes are one of those foods we eat all the time without realizing they're secretly protecting us. The key here is lycopene, the pigment that gives tomatoes their vibrant red color. Lycopene is like a scrub brush for your arteries, gently cleaning out plaque buildup and reducing inflammation. Two major culprits behind strokes. What's fascinating is that cooked tomatoes are even more powerful than raw ones. Heat breaks down the cell walls, releasing more lycopene for your body to absorb. So that marinara sauce you love, it's not just delicious, it's armor for your heart. And if you pair tomatoes with a little healthy fat, like olive oil, your body absorbs the lycopene even better. Tomatoes also help regulate cholesterol and prevent blood clots, thanks to their mix of vitamins and antioxidants. Whether it's a fresh tomato slice on your sandwich, a rich tomato soup, or a homemade salsa, this everyday fruit, yes, it's technically a fruit, is a stroke-fighting powerhouse. Kiwi might be small, but don't let its size fool you. It's a heavyweight when it comes to heart health. Packed with vitamin C, potassium, and fiber, kiwis work triple duty to keep your blood pressure in check, reduce bad cholesterol, and prevent dangerous clotting. One of their secret weapons is actinidin, an enzyme that helps break down proteins that can thicken blood. Kiwis also boast polyphenols that calm inflammation and protect blood vessels from oxidative stress. Like putting a protective shield around your veins. And here's a fun fact. Eating just 2 kiwis a day has been shown to reduce platelet aggression, meaning your blood is less likely to form risky clots. Their bright green flesh isn't just pretty. It's a sign of the chlorophyll and antioxidants working to keep your circulatory system young and agile. Peel and slice them into yogurt, blend them into smoothies, or just scoop one straight with a spoon. They're sweet, tangy, and one of the easiest ways to invest in long-term heart health. You've heard the saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, and when it comes to strokes, that couldn't be more true. Apples are loaded with pectin, a soluble fiber that acts like a sponge in your gut, soaking up excess cholesterol and whisking it out of your body before it can clog your arteries. Then there's quercetin, a flavonoid in apple skin that reduces inflammation and prevents blood vessels from stiffening. It's like giving your arteries a daily dose of flexibility training. Apples also help regulate blood sugar spikes, which matter because unstable blood sugar can damage blood vessels over time. For the biggest benefits, eat the skin. That's where most of the magic is. Slice them with nut butter for a snack, bake them with cinnamon for dessert, or toss them into salads for crunch. Red, green, or golden, they all bring something valuable to the table. Blueberries are often called brain food, but they're just as vital for your heart. Their deep blue hue comes from anthocyanins, antioxidants that strengthen blood vessels and protect them from oxidative damage. Like rust-proofing a pipe, these compounds also help lower blood pressure and improve communication between blood vessels, ensuring your circulatory system runs like a well-oiled machine. Studies show that eating blueberries regularly can improve arterial function in just weeks. They're especially great for aging blood vessels, helping them stay supple and responsive. And if you're worried about small, silent clots that can lead to strokes, blueberries help keep your blood at just the right consistency. Not too thick, not too thin. Throw them into oatmeal, blend them into pancakes, or freeze them for a cool treat. Even a small handful a day can make a measurable difference. Last but not least, let's talk about mangoes, the luscious, tropical fruit that's more than just a sweet indulgence. They're rich in vitamin B6 and magnesium, two nutrients that team up to relax blood vessels and improve circulation. Magnesium is like a natural vasodilator, easing tension in artery walls, while B6 helps regulate homocysteine, an amino acid linked to stroke risk when levels get too high. Mangoes also contain mangiferin, a unique antioxidant that fights inflammation and protects the delicate lining of your blood vessels. And their fiber content helps manage cholesterol, making sure your bloodstream stays clear of blockages. Enjoy them fresh in salsas, blended into smoothies, or even grilled for a caramelized treat. Their vibrant orange flesh isn't just delicious. It's a sign of the beta-carotene and other heart-healthy compounds inside. So there you have it. 10 everyday fruits that could be quietly saving you from a stroke. The best part: you don't need a dramatic diet overhaul to benefit. It's about small, consistent choices. Grabbing an apple instead of chips, adding berries to your breakfast, or sipping on citrus-infused water. Stroke prevention doesn't always come from a pill bottle. Sometimes it's as simple as what's already in your kitchen. These fruits work together like a symphony, each playing its part to keep your blood flowing, your vessels clear, and your heart strong. Which one will you add to your diet today? Maybe start with the one that surprised you the most, or the one you already love. Your body knows how to heal. You just have to give it the right tools. Here's to your health, one delicious bite at a time.